Amazing participation in the WiDS Datathon this year. For 4,000 in the Datathon from over 90 countries participating in a challenge related to climate change. And a big shout out to all the WiDS ambassadors who held workshops. We had over 40 workshops across the world.
I hope we also lift our heads above the horizon and think more than just about this moment in time, and think about the goals that we have for our young women and our young girls who'll be leading the next generation.
With the WiDS Education Outreach Program, which is focused on secondary schools, we've delivered materials to collaborators in over 50 countries around the world. We've had a great year despite all the challenges in the schools with COVID. We've had pilots everywhere from Covada, India, to New Haven, Connecticut, to a refugee camp in Jordan and beyond.
New last year were the WiDS workshops, where instructors provided dozens of workshops that were attended by thousands of attendees worldwide, online.
These WiDS initiatives would not be possible without the generous support from our sponsors, the global visionaries, the innovation leaders, and everyone at Stanford.
One thing we've been very excited about this last year is working on what we call the WiDS Academy. We got interested in understanding better what the barriers were for young women and for minorities to enter this exciting field, and how we could possibly remove those barriers. What sort of programs could we put in place with partners all over the world to help?
Our ultimate aim with WiDS is to increase the percentage of women in data science, to achieve at least 30% women across all domains and at all levels, from students to senior leaders, by the year 2030. And we call this 30 by 30. We believe 30% is a tipping point. That's when women truly believe that they are part of a group and they can contribute and have great impact. And we hope that you join us all in reaching this big goal.
For now, though, whether you're at Stanford or at one of the regional events worldwide, or just in your living room, you are a part of the WiDS worldwide movement.
Welcome to WiDS!
I always like that video because it reminds us where we've come from, and yeah, it's very outdated, but I always just want to play it. So hi everyone, my name is Millicent Ochieng, research scientist at MSR Africa here in Nairobi, and I'm the host. So welcome to WiDS Kenya Datathon 2026. So this year actually marks 5 years of us coming together as a community, not just to learn data science, but to apply, what we've learned to solve problems, real life problems. Can we please clap for ourselves for like 5 years of WiDS? Thank you. And this year's challenge is actually asking a very big question, right? In climate AI, how can we help, or how can AI helps us to understand, climate risks, things like wildfires, drought, floods, protect critical infrastructure, it was just like recently that we had floods, and they were like disrupting a lot of our infrastructure, from like schools to settlements and so forth, right? And how can we also ensure that the most vulnerable are not left behind as we, work on those kind of solutions. So this is the first of the 3 series of our workshops, and what we'll be doing, we'll be participating in a broader WiDS Datathon, and we will announce the challenge specifically that we'll be working on for this year's WiDS. But our theme is on climate AI, particularly AI for climate risks, infrastructure, and equity. So this is the first of the 3 series of Datathon workshops that we are hosting to help you, to prepare you to participate on the global WiDS Datathon challenge. Yeah, so just like the video mentioned, our goal has always aligned with the global WIDS goal, which is to strengthen, our community, like inspire women to join the field of data science, and not just inspiring them, having them join and let them stay there, but to support them in their journey or in the field of data science, and also to educate everyone, regardless of gender, because we believe in diversity and inclusion in this community. So 5 years, we are now 5 years strong. We've grown from like 30 participants in 2022 to now over 400 members in the community, and many are joining as beginners. That's the part that I usually love the most, that we are all joining as beginners and then we are growing together year after year. And each Datathon theme has always tackled a real world problem or challenge, from healthcare last year and the other year to climate AI. Yeah, and it's been quite exciting to, tackle these challenges with you guys. And I hope you've been learning a lot, just like I have been. And our program have continued to, improve, especially given you the feedback that you give us. Is the team that's always behind, organizing these WIDS events. And we cannot do this alone. These are our partners, Microsoft and Microsoft Garage, Microsoft Research, Africa Lab, Jubilee, University of Nairobi, Kenya Airways, Moringa School. They've all helped us in one way or the other in this journey throughout the 5-year journey. At this point, I'm going to invite Dr. Jackie O'Neill, who is the founding lab director of Microsoft Research Africa. She is passionate about designing technologies which enhance agency, improve working life, and contribute to sustainable futures. So she brings this passion to MSR Africa, where she leads a multidisciplinary team combining research, engineering, and design to solve local problems globally. Jackie's gonna give us opening remarks. As always, she has always inspired us and supported us. So can we please welcome Jackie, everyone?
Thank you, Millicent. So I'm really excited to be here, as I am every year. It's so nice to welcome old faces back and to have new faces coming. As Millicent said, one of the most important things here is that we can combine experience with people who are coming here for the first time. And that's really how we learn and how we collaborate. And I love these events and the challenges around them. And I guess the big event is in April at the end. Yes. The big conferences, the WIDS conference. So you've got the Datathons and then the conference. And yeah, it's just always a pleasure to see new faces in the room. It's a really good opportunity to connect, to learn, to collaborate, and take on impactful real world challenges using data and AI. And this year we've got a really critical and timely problem, which is predicting wildfire impact from infrastructure to equity. And as everyone in this room is aware, climate disasters are increasing, climate challenges are increasing. We've had a particularly hot January here. The temperatures we would normally expect in February, the dryness we would expect in February has come now. And these are there's so many challenges. And in many places, that dryness, that sort of drought will lead to wildfires. And these don't just impact biodiversity and animals and our green trees and everything. They also impact the communities that live in those spaces. So roads and infrastructure, power systems, healthcare access, livelihoods, and of course, like all challenges we face as humanity, they disproportionately affect marginalized communities. So they have particularly big impact on the people who can bear that impact the least. So the question we're asking through this datathon is not just can we build predictive models, but how can we use data responsibly to protect people, systems, and communities who are most at risk? And I think that's something that goes, you know, deep to my heart. It's one thing predicting stuff, but then it's like, what do you then do once you predict it? How do you actually make sure that you can use that data, give that data in the right way to the right people so that they can make a real impact to people's lives with it? And that's where these workshops come in. And we know for who's new, is there anyone in the room who's a newbie, or have you all been before? Yes, there's a few hands there. So look, it can feel a little bit intimidating coming into the room, coming into Microsoft as well. We have our lovely offices, which are all very nice, and we're very privileged to have such nice offices. And I'm so glad you can come in and see them because we love to show them off. And Lydia, I think, will be talking about the garage, which is something else we love to show off. So we're very privileged to have these great spaces. But we're also really privileged to have you all coming here because it's your minds, your work that's going to enable the world to get better as we move forward. And so do not be intimidated. This is a safe and friendly community, collaborative, supportive environment. If you have questions, ask them. If you get stuck, ask someone for help. If you make a mistake, that's fine. All of science is about making mistakes and learning from your mistakes. If you never made a mistake, I reckon you wouldn't learn very much at all. So I really encourage you to ask questions, to experiment, and importantly, to show up and do this work. Every model you run, every idea you explore, every submission you make is part of your growth and our growth too. So thank you for being here. I look forward to seeing what you build together over the course of this datathon. And let's get started.
Thank you very, very much, Jackie. Wonderful words, wonderful inspiration. Thank you for always inspiring us and for supporting us like over the years. And Jackie is also the founder of WiDS Kenya, by the way. I just picked it from her. So can we appreciate Jackie one more time for taking the time to be with us? Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, so this is like the agenda of today, and we'll move to the next session, the keynote, and this is going to be delivered by Lydia Karanja, who is our garage lead here in Microsoft ADC. So Lydia is a seasoned program management professional with over 7 years of, I think it should be over 8 years years experience in the tech community space in Africa. So she is very passionate about providing and establishing platforms and programs that connect tech enthusiasts to learn, share, and engage with each other to foster innovation. And her passion for technology and inspiration to make positive impact in the technology industry drives from her community building outlook and keeps her on toes every single day, learning and making progress. She sees developer relations and developer outreach as the bridge that connects, brilliant developers across the globe with the opportunity they seek to impact positive change in the world, guys. Let's welcome Lydia to the floor. I'll just take 1 second to share Lydia's screen. Clap, 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 clap. Thank you.
Hi everyone. Who was here last year when you had this datathon? Just, oh, a few. Okay. Good to see you again. Thank you, Millicent, for that wonderful introduction. And the Garage is the program that I lead. It's the program that fosters a culture of innovation at Microsoft. And I wanted to just encourage you as you start this journey of innovating. Here at Microsoft, we believe that innovation is for everybody. Anyone can have a great idea. And the work I do is helping you get that idea out of your mind into something tangible. Because for you to share your idea, it requires vulnerability and someone to encourage you. So it's a very interesting program that I really enjoy. This is now my 4th year leading the Garage, and I'll be telling you a bit about it. But before I move on, I am with my assistant here. Her name is Chati. And by the time I finish my presentation, I'm sure you'll have known who she is, but she's here with us in the room. She's amazing, very insightful, reliable, and my go-to resource, even when I was creating this presentation. She has done a good job, right? All right. Yeah, I just want to give you a glimpse of the Garage because this is the arm of Microsoft that does what you'll be doing, promoting innovation and helping hackers like you move your ideas forward. And at the Garage, we believe in 3 things that I would like you to carry forward with you. Number 1, we say that good ideas can come from anywhere and anyone. Have you ever been in like a group discussion or a place where people looked down upon you, or you felt like you cannot just share what is on your mind? Have you ever felt intimidated to share your ideas? I have. Who else? Oh, I thought this Gen Z generation, you guys don't, you don't fear anybody. But sometimes you may feel intimidated because let's say you're in a group with the likes of Millicent, Microsoft scientists, I don't know, software engineers with 10 years of experience. And like Anita, you're a student and you're wondering, will my idea work? Should I say what I'm saying? But you need to know that you could have the idea that is going to change the world. So anyone can have a good idea. We also believe that diverse teams create better outcomes. I don't know how you create your groups, but if I were you, I would want to be in a group that is as diverse as possible. Don't just say because we know how to code or we are studying data science, we just stay by ourselves. You limit yourselves when you just have a group of like-minded people. Where else will you get out of the box ideas? So here, when we do our hackathons, you'll find a software engineer with someone from sales, with a lawyer, we also have corporate attorneys, and a data scientist. When you have diversity, everyone comes from a different way of thinking, and they are able to share different ideas and have high quality projects. Can you believe I'll be showing you a video of our global hackathon? Last year, the previous year, well, last year was 2024. Okay, the previous year, one of the winning hackathon projects came from our office receptionist. You've seen we have software engineers, right? But a receptionist noted a problem that she faces every day and wanted to solve that. And that was one of the best ideas we had. So don't look down upon somebody. Are you all studying tech? You are? Is there anyone who is studying a non-tech degree or background? What are you studying? Yeah? Oh, finance. I would love to have her in my team. Uh-huh. Civil engineering. That's great. Yeah, yes? Urban planning, but so you're doing both. Wow, they sound like really difficult things. Hey, you must be very smart to combine those two. You know those people who did 3 sciences in high school. Anyway, all I'm saying is this. When you're creating a team, look for diversity. It doesn't matter. Someone could be a doctor, but they might have a good idea on how to sew. the crisis in the wildfires and climate change. People have ideas. Just give them a chance to share. Last one, Jackie has talked about it. Jackie said, if you have never failed, you've not tried something. Here we celebrate failures. When you come to the garage, we tell you failure is expected and appreciated. When you fail, it means you've tried something new. So if you don't try anything, if you just do what you know, you will not fail. So don't fear failing. Try something out of the box that is so absurd that you know you will fail. I have a goal to fail at something every day. So at the end of the day, I ask myself, what did I fail at? If I didn't, then I think, well, I think today I didn't push myself. But when you fail, you should be happy. Yes, our education system taught us that you should get straight A's, first class honors. That is fine. But out here, if you don't fail, you're not learning. If today I tell you to go and build an AI agent, and let's say you just joined Microsoft as an intern, you don't know how to do it. When I joined Microsoft as an intern, by the way, I was in 4th year. Anyone from Multimedia University? Oh, you are. You still have warthogs. That's one of the things that they used to terrorize us back in the day. So I joined Microsoft and I was in 4th year at MMU. I was studying BBIT. What are you studying? What? But what you were, what did you study there? Oh yeah, applied physics. Yeah, I remember those. Okay. What was I saying? I was saying when I joined Microsoft, I was an intern straight from campus. I came to Nairobi for campus. So I come from Nanyuki. So this village girl who just joined campus and came to Nairobi for the first time learns an internship at Microsoft. I had never seen a coffee making machine. So people would go put their cup and leave with coffee, but I didn't know how to do it. And some of us interns didn't know. So I went and asked one of the cleaning ladies and she showed me. Then another intern tried to make and made a mess in the whole office. Something was even bursting. This is someone who was afraid of saying, I don't know, right? No one expects you to know everything. I remember even setting up a meeting invite as an intern. We never did that. Hello? Did someone join the call? Okay. Yeah, we never created meeting invites in campus. Did you study that? How to create a Teams meeting? The first time I was asked to create a Teams meeting, my manager thought it's something so easy. I created a meeting that was supposed to happen on the same day. You know, there you're told, set up a call for next week, Wednesday. I set up the call, but it said it's that Wednesday, that day. And it was to a lot of people. Now people are wondering, who is this? What's happening? And I was beating myself up. And my manager told me, listen, you're an intern. I expect you to fail. And that's when I knew I'm in the right company. So maybe your employer may not allow you to fail as much, but when you're doing this exercise, when you're hacking, allow yourself to do what? It's okay, fail, learn, and move on. That is the slogan we have here. Another thing that I like to share is why Microsoft has become one of the top tech companies in the world, and it's in our culture. The Garage is a program that ensures the employees live the Microsoft culture. And those are the aspects of our culture. We believe in having a growth mindset. And this means we don't fear failing. We know that you can learn from your mistake and get better. And we are learn it all. You know, there's know it all and learn it all. By the way, if you ever come for an interview at Microsoft, don't pretend to be a know it all. Let the interviewer see you're curious and you want to learn. I'm just giving you tips, right, Millicent? Yes. When you show when you show them, I can learn. Yes, I don't know, but I want to learn. I can learn. That's one of the things they look for. So we are also very customer obsessed. So when you're creating your product, think about the end customer. It's not for you. Think about that. I heard it's the marginalized communities that might be affected by wildfires. Think of them. Have that empathy, have the customer in mind. That is what customer obsession helps you with. The other one is being diverse and inclusive. We've already talked about that. We work as one, and our aim is to always make a difference. Our products, the programs that we have here, we always aim to make a difference. And at the garage, the program that I have, we do a lot of hackathons. And this is what we believe are great aspects of a good hacking culture. So when you form your group and you're ready to start, give a room for everybody to share their what? Their ideas. Let everyone share. And if you're the leader, because I believe, it's done in groups or individually?
Yeah, in groups of 4.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Who selects them?
Well, you can do them individually. Someone, we have those who don't want to be in groups.
Please be in a group. Please hack with somebody.
So you can be in a maximum of like 4 groups or 3 or 2 or
Yeah.
something.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, you could be a solo group with a couple of AI agents, right? Yeah, I'll touch on that by the time I'm ending. But yeah, this is the culture that has helped us become one of the most innovative companies in the world. So we create time for people to come together and hack. And I'll show you a video from our hackathon, share ideas, and we also get our leaders to sponsor these ideas, improve our products, and so on. And I'm hoping for those who win the hackathon, there'll be a chance to move the idea forward. I believe so. So at the end of the day, we are all here to make a difference. We believe hacking is for everyone. I already mentioned it. Everyone, whether you are a designer, you're in finance, like my friend there in finance, you already, there's a place for you in hacking. There's a place for everybody. An intern, a beginner, a student, you've worked for many years. There's a place for you when it comes to hacking. So I've talked a lot about hacking. Every year we have one big hackathon globally. Over 70,000 employees take time off, well, from their day to day and focus on solving a problem. And doesn't mean it's a problem that is on Microsoft products. It could be, you could be hacking on how to reduce traffic in Nairobi or how to help kids in Kibera. So we just hack on our passions. And I want to show you a video of our last year's hackathon for you to have an idea. Shared audio. Okay. Let's see.
I love the hackathon because I got to build products that are very innovative. And within 5 days, we're able to build a project end to end.
Through hackathons, we explore idea camps, idea flows, and the most important thing about hackathon that I love is learn.
This year, we have the highest participation ever in Kenya. And it's quite exciting because it's not only AI, but now we have agents.
With AI, it becomes a great equalizer. But icing on the cake is the ideas that will really transform the billions of lives across the world.
Life beyond the hackathon. What have you seen or what have you had?
Relationships that we form during hackathon. Keep those relationships going. We have hackers from Egypt, South Africa, Nigeria. Get to work with someone you've never seen before. This year we are saying we are pushing the limits.
The project that I'm working on, it's called WeLove.
WeLove is our caregiving teletraining assistant for people with disabilities, people with paraplegia, fistula, and such. So we want to find a way that can ease the burden towards caregivers and also give dignified care to our audience as well.
Project PAZA is about building speech models for low resource languages, and not just models, but also benchmarks on available state-of-the-art models and how they perform, as well as creating a playbook for end-to-end model development.
This year, we are working on how we can use agentic AI tools to help users be able to scan receipts and be able to be formatted in a manner that can be actually consumed by finance systems across the world.
We built an AI agent. So if you go to the Mwananchi reporting, there's a part that says edit with AI. You write the story, and what the agent does is it does fact checking.
I loved the innovations that I saw today. So many projects were utilizing agentic AI. Another thing I liked about the hackathon is seeing customers from different industries coming. For instance, the winning customer project was from Nation Media Group. Yesterday, people were hacking into the night. We had a dance from the interns. We had even crochet classes. We also learned how to do vibe coding using non-code platforms like GitHub Spark. So even people who are not software engineers have been able to build products.
Hosting the Kenya version of the Global Hackathon means that we are able to see Kenyan problems or African problems being solved by the teams. Even the winning project was solving not only for Kenya, but it's solving for Africa.
The overall winner is Paza.
We're very excited that we won. We've been really passionate about the topic of equitable AI and specifically building a representation for African low resource languages. My final words for all hackers is let's keep hacking and let us build equitable AI to represent our languages.
It has been a very engaging week, very high energy. We have learned a lot. We still continue pushing our limits every day, whether it's learning, collaborating, trying out different tools. It has started from the hackathon, but it's not the end. We want to continue with this culture of collaboration and experimentation. Yeah, that was our hackathon last year. Have you learned something from it, from the video? You can tell me something you've learned. Yes, there's no wrong answer by the way. Yeah. Teamwork is very important. Yeah. Something else? So what shocked you or what was interesting? What was unexpected? Okay, let's hear from you then. No, you can. Yeah. What was unexpected?
A project end to end within a very short period.
Within a week. Yeah. What shocked you?
The problems you are solving.
Oh yeah? Like the one for
Paza and the one for Bupas.
Yeah.
Scanning using agentic AI to scan its financial data.
Yeah, but that was an amazing, a really good project. One more person, something that interested you, like, oh, you guys actually did that. The dance? Yeah, the fun, hacking into the night. It's usually a very, very fun week, and it happens once a year in September. And during the hackathon, this is what we follow. We call it the Garage Growth Framework. We believe that every good idea comes from something you're passionate about. Just think of, what do I like? What am I passionate about? Personally, I'm passionate about education. Okay, so that's my passion. But passion is too large. What about education do I want to solve? You go through the process of ideation. So ideation helps you to create a concept out of your passion. And a concept is something that is now hackable. A concept is, how can I help young girls, save them from young marriages and have them go to school? That's a concept. It's still in the education space. Then through the hacking process, you're able to create a proof of concept. So what if we introduce this new program that rescues girls? That is a proof of concept, but you need to validate. You need feedback, right? You need to take your concept to that group in Maasai Land and ask them, if there was a program like this, would you use it? What would work for you? So validation is where you have to get feedback. It's very important. When you get feedback, you incorporate that feedback and you create a product that is ready to pitch. So make sure you go through the 4 steps. Most of us just end at hacking. You create a proof of concept, but you don't even think of, what if I ask 1 or 2 people? You don't have to validate with a lot of people. Some of you are data scientists. You create those questionnaires and researchers, and it's quite complicated, but because of the time frame, you can ask your fellow students, colleagues, friends to validate your idea. And you might get feedback that will really help you create a pitch that will be very compelling. So I wanted to share about hacking. And of course, we are in the era of AI. And we are using AI, right? So I just wanted to touch a bit about AI. I hope I'm not out of time. And everything I say, that no was loud. Okay. Everything I say is, we keep saying, what can AI do for me? What can AI do? But have you ever asked yourself, what can I do with AI? That's a mind shift. That's when you shift from what can AI do for me to what can I do with AI, there's a lot of possibilities. Right now, I have a friend who started an app. It's called Butternut. You know, developers don't really care about the name. Surely, what is Google? Was it a name? Was it, you know? So he just called it Butternut. I don't know why. But what he does, he uses AI to create professional images for people. For example, he goes to the market and finds someone like who is selling, let's say something as easy as spinach on the side of the road. And he can create a professional image of the spinach that is being sold, you know, plated in a nice plate of food somewhere, someone enjoying. And that professional image can be sent via WhatsApp to advertise someone's business. Take a photo of someone selling shoes, and through the app creates a model wearing the shoes. So imagine on all these Instagram shops. I shop a lot on Instagram, by the way. That's why I use it. Just now there's an algorithm. If you want to buy a shoe, just say shoes in Kenya, and you find all the businesses. Most of these pages have the photos of shoes because they are small and they cannot afford to hire a model, right, to wear the shoes. But through this app, you just pay a small subscription. Or now, with ChatGPT, you can create a model wearing your shoes and you post that photo and it looks much better. It looks much better and it can capture audience easily. So what can AI do? What can you do with AI? Just ask yourself that question. There's a video. I like sharing these statistics. I believe all of us are using ChatGPT. How many are using Copilot? Are you saying that because you're at Microsoft? You're actually using it. That's amazing. Yeah, Copilot has amazing capabilities as well. Use Microsoft Edge and you get Copilot for free. But did you know it took Netflix 3.5 years to hit 1 million users? As you can see, Airbnb, Twitter, Facebook took 10 months. ChatGPT took how long? 5 days to reach 1 million users. So you can tell AI is the in thing right now. Right now, I don't even know who is going on Google to check something. Most people are going on AI, ChatGPT, tell me ABCD, but please remember to fact check. There's a video I like sharing about what AI can do. This video is from NVIDIA.
I am a visionary. Illuminating galaxies to witness the birth of stars. And sharpening our understanding of extreme weather events. I am a helper, guiding the blind through a crowded world.
I was thinking about running to the store.
And giving voice to those who cannot speak.
Do not make me laugh.
I am a transformer, harnessing gravity to store renewable power. and paving the way towards unlimited clean energy for us all. I am a trainer, teaching robots to assist, to watch out for danger, and help save lives. I am a healer, providing a new generation of cures and new levels of patient care.
That I am allergic to penicillin. Is it still okay to take the medications?
Definitely. These antibiotics don't contain penicillin, so it's perfectly safe for you to take them.
I am a navigator, generating virtual scenarios to let us safely explore the real world and understand every decision. I even help write the script. Breathe life into the words. En muchos idiomas. Y escribí la música. I am AI, brought to life by NVIDIA, deep learning, and brilliant minds everywhere.
Are we clapping for AI or for me, for NVIDIA? Thank you. The first time I watched that video, my eyes were teary because everyone is saying AI is here to take jobs. But have you seen what AI can do, has done, what people have done with AI? Yeah, someone who cannot speak is giving a voice. Right now, surgeons are performing a lot of surgeries without having to cut your body open. AI is helping save lives. So there's a lot of possibilities on things you can do with AI. But I want to challenge you today. And I'm saying that we are now not in the age of just AI, ChatGPT, or those models. We are now in the age of what? AI agents. Have you interacted with an AI agent? An agent is not a chatbot. Who has interacted with an AI agent? We are not sure. Was that an agent? Was it not? That is what I want to challenge you. Even as you go to hack, learning has to be something that is top of your mind in this age of AI. We are moving now from just being able to get a nice picture or a recipe from ChatGPT to having your own agent that can do things for you autonomously. So agent, right now, the new job title will be an orchestrator, meaning I can work with a bunch of agents. Like right now in Microsoft Copilot, I have an agent that can create a PowerPoint presentation. Then there's an agent that's called a writing coach that can help me write better, whether it's email scripts. There's an agent called prompt coach that helps me create good prompts. So as an orchestrator, my work is to send prompt coach, create this script for me. PowerPoint agent, create the PowerPoint. There's an agent that helps create videos. So you can even upload a PowerPoint deck and it creates a video for you. So instead of even coming to share with you, okay, well, the human touch is still there, but you understand what I mean? We are moving into the world of agents. And I'm just challenging you and provoking your thinking. Go and read about it. There's a lot of information out there. There could be free tools that you can use to create agents. If you find yourself asking AI to do the same thing over and over again, for example, if you keep telling AI, improve my CV, improve this CV to fit this job description, help with something that is, work related, help me write a cover letter. Maybe you need a CV creating agent. Meaning you just upload a link to a job description and the agent creates the CV for you. There's a lot that you can do. Right now, we are moving from the traditional usage of AI to you using agents to be more productive. If you've not used agents, don't worry. We also started using them last year. But please go and check what are some of the agents available out there. With ChatGPT, if I use the paid model, does it allow me to create an agent? There are so many YouTube videos on how you can create one. So that is what I would like to challenge you on. I had a lot, small, this is what our leaders are saying about agents. That's Satya, our CEO, saying AI agents will become the primary way we interact with computers. You tell your agent to go and do something. They are the next giant breakthrough. And I think there's a very short video as I end.
Agents are the new apps. And we expect someday for there to be thousands of agents available. We want 1,000 agents to bloom.
So I think we're going to live in a world where there are going to be hundreds of millions and billions of different AI agents. Eventually, probably more AI agents than there are people in the world.
For the very first time, this is going to be an industry of skills, and you capture that phrase and you call it agents. But it's going to be for the very first time agents sitting on top of tools.
There'll be more agents than? Do you think there are more apps than people today? Yes. Let me ask, how many apps do you have on your phone? Just you alone. You have over 10, 20, 30 apps. One person. And then the other person has their own 20, 30 apps. That's what is going to happen with agents. There'll be more agents than people. You'll walk into an office, the receptionist is an agent. Well, you'll not find a robot seated there. But you can book appointments and an agent responds. So please read about AI agents. I was just here to provoke your thinking. I don't want to go deep into what agents are. I want that to be your homework. There's a QR code that you can scan, or you go to YouTube and check Microsoft AI Skills Navigator. This one has, the link takes you to YouTube where you can learn a lot. There's a whole channel where you can learn about the AI tools that Microsoft provides. Skills Navigator is free. You just say what your job role is, and it gives you a series of free learning that are relevant to you. How you can utilize AI in your job, how you can utilize AI in this Datathon. I decided to be a bit different today. Yes, I told you about hacking, told you what the garage is, but I want to leave you with a challenge. Go and do what? Go and do what? Go and learn. Learn. Don't be left behind by this AI wave. The biggest advantage you have is that you're young. We are in this agentic world when we are still young. We have time to be the next AI billionaires, but it starts with learning. And then you learn something that you will apply in the hackathon that you will be doing. And please connect with me on LinkedIn. Ask me any questions that you may have. That is my LinkedIn name. Who knows who Chatty is? Yeah? Anyone who knows Chatty? Who has seen Chatty somewhere? Chatty is who? Yeah, Chatty is my agent. Yeah, Chatty is ChatGPT. Anyway, yeah, she helped me create some of those slides that I was sharing with you today. Just to show you that right now there's no shame in saying I use AI to help me create something, right? If you are not using it, please start using it. I'm so happy. Thank you so much for giving me your time. I don't know if you have any questions, we can interact on LinkedIn, or if you can take a question or two.
Yeah. Which is why I was having this mic. If we have any questions for Lydia, first of all, can we appreciate Lydia? Thank you very much. Do we have any questions? Any questions for Lydia?
Yes. You can use my mic because you can.
Hi, Judy.
Hi.
Thanks for the presentation. My name is Alphonse. I'm a data science enthusiast. I have a question regarding the garage. So is it, maybe you said it, but is it open to anyone who has an idea, or I have to register to the hackathons or datathons? Or
Yeah.
yeah.
For this program, yes, it's available for you. For the one, if you're doing a Microsoft sponsored hackathon, yes. But if you have an idea of your own, we are not able to accommodate everybody. So we work with companies. So you can come to the garage. Are you working somewhere? Do you have a company? You. Okay.
Actually, I wanted to ask his question in a different way.
Yeah.
Since you mentioned that you've hacked with Nation Media, Safaricom. How do these companies come in? I think is what he's asking. Are these companies coming in to hack with Microsoft, especially in September where we host our global hackathon? But also he's asking, can individuals? Yeah.
So individuals, we are not able to because it can get overwhelming. That's why we work directly with companies. So if your company is interested in participating in a hackathon, you just need to let Millicent know, and we'll arrange. There's a form that you have to fill, because most of the time we ask Microsoft employees to come and help you. So who owns the IP of whatever we create? So there's some form that you fill, your legal team has to fill, but it's usually quite straightforward. But yeah, we do hack with companies. Individuals get to interact with the garage through programs like this one.
To interact with garage through a program like this one. Where are you hosting a hackathon for us? And like anything that you can do with this lovely community.
What we can do, we do offer coaching lessons from the garage. Like coaching can help you structure your pitch in a better way. Maybe we can have a virtual session. I don't know. You said it ends in April.
So we have 2 more sessions for the Datathon, and then one conference. Well, it's a totally different thing, but Datathon, we have 2 more sessions.
Okay, I think we can plan and see how the garage can support.
Next month.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'll be really, really happy to support you guys. I think you're solving a good challenge, a real challenge. And part of the support could be you want some expertise from Microsoft employees. You got stuck somewhere and you're looking for a software engineer. You need to tell me the type of help that you may need from the garage. And part of the things we provide is getting volunteers to come and sit with you and help you solve a problem. So if you get stuck, that's one of the ways that the garage can come in and help. If you are creating something physical, I hope Emmanuel works at the garage lab. I don't know if you'll have a chance at the end to
maybe during interaction, right?
Yeah.
Emmanuel can
show the lab. We have 3D printers, laser machines, CNC milling machines. We have a lot of stuff in the lab. So if you're creating something physical, if you want to create an IoT device, we can provide our lab space for you to come and do that.
Perfect.
Yeah.
The other thing we are asking is, this is a global hackathon. Look at me putting you on spot.
I like it.
So this is a global hackathon. WiDS community, we prepare them right now to participate on a global. So we have global WiDS Datathon, and then usually people just host regional datathons across the world. So the WiDS Kenya is hosting, is preparing participants to participate in that global hackathon. So can Garage, partner with a company somewhere that are solving real life problems that you are talking about, and then you involve WiDS community to participate in a local hackathon. This one is the global one.
Actually, yeah, I've just remembered the US Embassy had approached me with something.
So these are the people.
I think I had never thought of that. Thank you for bringing that up. I get a lot of those. Like most of the embassies, some NGOs, they could want to solve a challenge, but they don't have hackers.
Yeah.
So we can tap into the WiDS community. That's amazing. That's a win-win
situation.
Yeah, it's a win-win
Thank you,
situation.
Lydia.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, so we'll just look forward to that, Lydia. But from the bottom of our hearts, we truly appreciate your time. Thank you for coming here. Thank you for inspiring us. Your words are always, great inspiration for us, guys. One more time, let's appreciate Lydia. Thank you so, so much. Yes. Yeah. Guys, so we have the next session. So yeah, we can grab water and stuff like that behind. But then if we can keep going because there are people online, that will be great. So the next session, we're gonna announce this year's challenge. I don't know whether some of you have signed up to participate in the global. There is another form, but we will tell you about that. So this year's challenge, we will be solving, and I don't know where, I can't remove that. So it's there. This, second, just to remove remove it. I can't remove it. I don't know. So in this year's datathon, it's actually the 9th annual WIDS Global Datathon Challenge. It's hosted on Kaggle. It's about predicting wildfire impacts from infrastructure to equity, right? Protecting our infrastructure, like whenever there is these climate risks like floods, drought, and any solution that we develop with, for example, if we are doing this predicting wildfire is just one of the risks, okay, in climate change or something. But then once we develop a solution like that, we always think about, apart from wildfire, can my solution scale to drought or floods and those kind of things? And, to protect our infrastructure and to ensure that the solutions that we are building are more equitable. Equitable AI is the thing right now, right? AI is already there, but it's working extremely well for high resource context, like let's say in English better than in my local language, Luo, right? So those are the problems that people are trying to solve. Equitable AI, making AI more equitable, right? But we will go deeper into that some other time. At this point, I think I'll invite Grace to come and talk more about the challenge. So this is the challenge that we'll be working on. We will guide you to join the competition. So everyone here, including those on the call, you'll be able to join the competition and start interacting with the data. And then after that, the next Datathon workshop that we will host, we will at least build some model. We will have a tutorial where we do end-to-end, including building a model for solving this particular problem. For now, let me invite Grace to talk more about the challenge. Grace, can we encourage Grace?
Hi guys. Hey, good to see you. Clap for me again. Nice, it's good to see you all. So my good name is Grace Ngari. I'm a machine learning engineer, and basically I'm going to talk about the challenge. So one thing with data science, I always say with data science, you can solve any real world challenge. Like if you guys remember for the past 2 years that we were here, last year we solved something on women brain. Yeah, you remember guys? The other year was about breast cancer, exactly. With data, you can solve, as long as you have data, you are able to solve anything in the world. As long as you have data, clean your data. And one thing with WiDS is that every challenge comes aligned with the SDGs. Like in this year, we're observing SDG 13, which is climate something. Yeah, I'm not sure, but I know it's SDG 13. And so what I'm going to talk about, I hope, who has registered for the Datathon? I hope we are all registered. Any has a register? Yeah, you must have registered for the global one. I'm talking about the global one, right?
If you're not, no pressure. We'll help you register. No problem.
Sure. So I'll give you a case scenario and then I'll explain further. So you assume you're a manager somewhere and you're managing this. Let me use the agent, my artificial agent. Now listen to my agent. So I am the boss, and then I have this reserve. Maybe it's called Masai. And then fire has just steamed in, and then my team needs to know, assume it's a very big piece of land. So my team needs to know where exactly the fire is, how do I, like the way you react, where exactly do I need to move my people? And fire moves fast, resources are limited. So within 1 to 2 hours, everything is down, right? And so basically the WiDS Global Datathon, the overview, as you've seen, is managers face an impossible question. Where exactly or what exactly am I supposed to do to do this? And our solution basically this year, we're not trying to predict how much fire will have cost. We're trying to come up with a model, or rather we're using data to solve how can we do this so that before this fire comes, what will I have done? And basically, if Millicent, you can just scroll, you can see that the problem. You can see that when a wildfire ignites, emergency managers must decide, who do I move first? What decision? When something just happens and you're supposed to just make a quick right decision, you're just tensed. And so we're going to come up with a survival analysis challenge that where we're going to have a probability. Now, let me be a bit technical in this case. This solution, I believe we're all data. We are newbies like me, and then we have experts, right? So in this challenge, we're not trying to come up with a classification, whether what I expect in your challenge it should predict fire will happen, yes, 0. Fire will not happen, 1. No, please, that is not what we're going to do. We're trying to come up with a model, or rather with a solution that we have. Millicent, could you go over to the data? Yeah. One thing, are we all on Kaggle? One thing, who is not on Kaggle? Oh yeah. Okay. You guys were told ukikosa kusema, that's failure. Anyway, who is not on Kaggle? Just be honest.
Are we all on Kaggle?
Oh, Frida. Anyway.
No.
So, oh,
Christine, thanks for being honest.
Yeah, after this, we'll just do a short demo on how to do that. So one thing with Kaggle, you guys, is that the data is, I checked for the data is already clean. So when you're doing the data pre-processing, one thing I can advise you guys, do not fast drop the columns, because you are using more than 3 to 4 columns to come up with the prediction probability. So do not rush to first drop the columns. But one thing I can say is you can, when you're doing the data pre-processing, try to remove the null values, clean your data a little bit and all. So for the data, just as I was, Millicent, as you can see the screen, we have the train data and the test data. And as you can scroll, you can see this a specific place where I want you to show, there, just hold. The target. Allow me to just read how it is, and then I'll interpret so that you guys can know before our next session, where I'll be taking you through how that notebook will be. But please, before the next session, try do some small data pre-processing. Agreed? Thank you. So as you can see on the screen for those who are online, we have the target train only, and we have a column that is very sensitive, which is time to hit hours. And this is time from 0 to 5 hours until the fire comes within the 5 kilometers of an evacuation zone. So maybe just to pinpoint before I become so technical, we have the evacuation zones. We have 5 hours, we have 12 hours, we have 48 hours and 72 hours, okay? So immediately a fire comes up, our first target will be within 5 kilometers. So with our model, within 5 kilometers, we don't really know like what prediction we're going to make within the 5 hours. But between 12 to 48 hours, our model should be able to predict, or rather we should have a probability score that we're able to know what the fire will cause. So maybe just, I'm not going to talk to be technical again. In your model, what I should expect is that between the 5 kilometer, you should have a probability score. Between 12 to 24 kilometers, you should have a probability score. Between after 24 is 36, you should have a probability score. And that probability score, just to put things right, it should be between 0 and 1. As you're going down, you're not supposed to have like between 12 to 24, you have 0.96, and then maybe 48 to 72, you have 0.12. No, your model will be hallucinating, okay? So as you go, you know the way we say, the more a model is close to 1, the better the accuracy, right? So that should be the probability score. Are we together, guys? Guys online, are we together? Okay, so those are just but some of the, maybe you can still scroll. When you go to Kaggle, guys, the data is clean, by the way. I checked, the data is so clean. Yeah. These are all the features. We have the target variables, the feature variables, the acronyms, as you can see, the data is well structured. Yeah, hold on. We have the feature categories, the target definitions, which are well stated on the Kaggle space. So in case you face any challenges, just DM us on the group, we'll be ready to help. Or in case you have any difficulties. Our next session will be 2 weeks from now. So I'll be taking you through that session. How I wish that, just as Millicent has said, do not work alone. If you're able to, if I can say, if for the past 2 years that we did the challenge, this challenge is a bit technical, to be honest, because that's why you guys are in a group. You can't, for those, I hope I'm not technical, guys, but this challenge, the Kumoto, guys, is not that simple. You know that one that you'll just put your XGBoost there and then the model will predict. You'll have to use, yeah, exactly. Yeah, and for you to get that probability score, or rather, let me just say, what we are expecting in the model is that the model should be able to predict that likelihood of that fire within a state and range. So you can't just have one algorithm and then expect that your model will do a good prediction. If this is more of an ensemble model where we'll combine 2 or more algorithms, okay? That's why you guys are in a team. You guys are exhausted already. It's gonna be good. That's why you guys are in a team. In case of anything, please let us know in the group. Yeah, but it's such a good one. Like it will expose you to, if you're for newbies like me, we are all gurus anyway. So for newbies like me, what I'll say, let me tell you one thing, guys. You don't learn by doing the YouTube tutorials, okay? You learn by getting your hands dirty. And I think this is the best thing that you can do because it's prediction. Any algorithm that you know for prediction. Okay, then who will give me one algorithm for prediction? Just one. Newbies, my good friends, newbies. The lady smiling at me. Or anybody who is willing, even online. Guys, come on. Thank you. She said it well. A simple regression model. Yes, my sister. Okay, yes, I didn't also hear your question.
Saying,
Yeah.
when you're talking about the algorithm, do you mean the models, the classification or regression models?
I mean, just as we say in the data space, an algorithm is a set of instructions. So there are many algorithms. Yeah, of course, you're very right. I understand. These are instructions, or rather what we use to train our models. Simple regression models, simple XGBoost, those algorithms. That's what I'm asking.
Then random forest.
Yeah, random forest. Yeah, thank you. So if you can use two or more, such that I know the next session will be an exciting one. At least we'll get to have a view of your notebook, of my notebook, and compare notes, right? Yeah, but what I mean is try as much as possible, guys, because you guys are in a team. If you're alone, I would give you space for that. Try to see my model is doing well with XGBoost with an accuracy of 0.96. Another one is doing good with 0.86. Okay, try to play around the data, and the fact that the data is already clean for you, that's a plus. Our data is already clean for you. And also another thing, do not drop the columns before you start training the model. Okay? Yeah, clap for me, guys.
Oh,
I hope I'm not so technical.
question.
Yeah, time for
Do you
questions.
have any questions for Grace?
Yeah. Even if you didn't get anything, just ask me. I'll answer, guys. I am such a good person.
That's great.
Hi, my name is Grace.
Oh.
I'd like to know why we're not supposed to drop columns before we train the model.
Thank you. That's a very good question. Should I answer that or right?
Yes.
Thank you. Initially, it's a good practice as a data scientist, because do not first drop the columns, because you see now our data, we have like the train test and the test set, right? I will try not to be technical, I swear, guys. So we always have the 80-20 rule in machine learning models, where the train test should be 80% and the test set should be 20%. So keep in mind that your training data should be more than your test data, okay? When you drop one column and then you're going to test your model, or rather you've done data pre-processing, feature extraction, and all those things that we do on the notebook. And then you're now going to train your model, and then you realize, oh, I think I need this column. What will you do? You'll have to start there. So how I wish, you first do the data pre-processing, have a very clear KPI, which I think I've already stated that this is what you should expect. I've given you the bigger picture that this is what you should expect by the time you're hitting that notebook. So you do first the training. If you'll drop the columns, do them the very last thing. Yeah. Did I answer your question?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Any other question? Yes, baby girl.
Hi.
Hi.
Thank you for the presentation. My name is Millicent Omondi. I have a question. You mentioned that we can use ensemble models. So I wanted to understand what you mean. Are we mixing, let's say, linear regression and random forest? Do we mix them together? Or we do it separately?
Yeah, thank you. That's a good question. Thank you for that. What I mean by ensemble model, you've actually answered it. An ensemble model is a model that uses more than one algorithm. You can use XGBoost from the start of your notebook to the end. See, that's you've used to an algorithm. But for an ensemble one, you've used maybe XGBoost, linear regression, random forest. So by the time you're having your accuracy score, maybe you'll have like XG boost 0.92, linear regression 0.86. So that model is called an ensemble model because it's using more than one algorithm. Yeah. If you get any other, if you're stuck anywhere, Millicent is just a call away. You can just text down the group. You can text. I hope.
This time we're gonna text Grace, the expert here. That's really
Okay. Are we all in the group?
And post our questions on the group.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. Then Jen, if you're not on the WhatsApp group, please see Jen before you leave so that you join the WhatsApp group. And maybe Jen, if we can post the link for joining WhatsApp group on the chat. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Please chat for the people that are online.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to see our next session will be on 13th. Yeah, please, just as you guys, this will be a learning experience. Newbies like me, this is online. Can you guys hear me? So I hope like by the time we're meeting on 13th, I said the data is clean. Just make an effort. Go to Kaggle, try do some literal data pre-processing. Use NumPy, Pandas, right? Just make some visualizations there, some matplotlib, some correlation matrix. And then by the time, by the time we're having the next session, at least you're able to tell me, Grace, this is what I did. And then I'm like, I also did this. Can we compare notes? These are the visualization. What insights can we draw from this, right? You promised me to do that. Thank you.
Do we have question online? I saw someone raising their hand and now the hand is no longer raised. Please unmute yourself and ask the question. If you have a question online. Meanwhile,
Any more questions?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mike is somewhere there. Please pass it to her.
Hello.
Hi.
My name is Regina. So I'm fairly new to this. I came in blind. So I've understood what you explained so far, but I was asking about the groups. So
Oh, we will talk about that.
Yeah, that's the next thing we are actually doing.
About the challenge. Do you have any problem about the challenge? Understanding the challenge, where the challenge is hosted? No, because we will dive deeper into this, including walking you through a tutorial of how you can handle the challenge in 2 weeks. But meanwhile, Grace is requesting us to at least try this ourselves, go and understand the question more deeply and even try code. One thing with these Kaggle challenges is because if you go to code, you will see that a lot of people have already done. So you can just in as developers, like engineers like us, you just start. You don't start from scratch. Right. There is like even WiDS Global, they have this notebook that is here.
Yeah.
Start from there. So that you're not starting from scratch. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe just to add on what Millicent is saying. Now, one thing with, I forgot to, okay, I think I missed some key points here and there. So maybe Millicent, you can go to the leaderboard first and then leaderboard.
Actually, now that you can take us through.
Yeah. Sure. I agree. So maybe let's just start from the overview, if you don't mind. So now you all said you are on Kaggle, right? Are we together? Thank you. So when you go to Kaggle, the challenge is now on for the WiDS Datathon 2026. So you will get, if you didn't get what I said, or maybe you've asked your ChatGPT friend and you don't seem to gain some clarity, go to the overview page. So this will definitely explain the overview of the whole challenge. And you can see your task is to predict the probability that a wildfire will threaten an evacuation zone within 12, 24, 48, and 72 hours, okay? So when you go to the overview page, you're able to just understand the problem statement, the real world context, everything. And maybe just to motivate you guys, you can just scroll over this part. There's some good money to be won, guys. This is where money is, as you can see, first place, it's 3,000 USD. How much is that in Kenya shillings? 400, right? So in every team, 100K, man, like.
Third place, guys. At least
Yeah.
be one of them.
I know, like, please make us proud. At least we top this time round, right? I know. Hi, go to just maybe go to the data page, the data panel. And this challenge, the data is provided by Watch Duty. Where you're training your model, you can go check what Watch Duty does. It's an NGO that helps. Maybe you can go try see what they do, and then see how you model can maybe. You see the way you're pitching a project, and then you have like competitors. Yeah, go check what they do. But basically, they help predict the wildfires as well. So on the data space, this is where you now get explanation, the size of the data, the feature variables that are present, every column, everything about data. And one thing, you can see like for temporal metadata, they give you all the columns that are in line with that. Yeah, and then you just come download your data from here, or from the sample submissions. Yeah, everything goes well. We go to the code part. So just as Millicent said, if you, for the newbies, hi guys, for the newbies like me, if you want to understand how this thing is working, you will see now in every day, because this thing will now run till April, 3 months. Yeah, 3 days, you see.
It's just 3 days ago.
Yeah.
3 months.
Sure. So now you see, maybe just let me cut you short. Go to the leaderboard first. So, because it's a global datathon, every time you're training your model, you feel, I feel like this model is now good, you upload your notebook. So from here, you're able to see what other people are doing globally, not only Kenya. Like you can see already the challenge is this somebody who has submitted 3 hours ago with an accuracy of 0.97554. Okay, that's not bad, right? So you can see different submissions, how people are faring. Yeah, and that's cool. 1 day, 2 days. Please let us see your name. At least see one Kenyan on the leaderboard, guys. I can only see Indians. You guys. Anyway. And then for the team, you can come here. Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, for the discussion, you can come on the discussion, get to see what people are saying. Some people are saying, oh, I don't know how is my model cheating. See, is my model cheating? Questions about metrics. People are posting some questions there, and then you'll get answers because it's a global hackathon. That's the better part of it. And then you can also check like on that leaderboard, you've seen there's somebody who has an accuracy of 0.97. You just download his notebook. Do not copy and paste. You'll not learn. Like just check what algorithms did he use. What is that one thing that he used your model is not aligned with. Yeah, so I think that's it.
So registered in Kaggle, right? Okay, sorry. Sometimes people online don't hear when you don't use the mic. So you've already registered in Kaggle. Before you participate in this Datathon challenge, you will register with WiDS Global. And then WiDS Global will send you a link to this challenge. Before you start, you will accept the rules and then you join the competition. Okay, so that's where that's the rules thing here. And then teams. Do you want to talk about teams, Grace? Yeah.
So just a moment, guys. Okay, so who already has teams? Nani wako kwa team already? Yeah, if you're not, it's still okay. I'm also looking for teammates. Okay, who is that in the team then? You guys are not in a team. Everybody is not in a team. Oh my God. It's okay.
Talk about the teams, right? Yeah. Submissions.
Yeah, for the submissions now, one thing I can encourage you guys, no submissions have been made. I think it's because it's your account. Yeah. Yeah, and also guys, you can submit as many times as possible. You can maybe be submitting your notebook. I don't think there's restriction. Yeah, no rest. I think maybe you can make it an effort in your group. Once you submit, you can maybe submitting one notebook a week. You know, once you submit, somebody else is watching you. So if I get your notebook there, so I'll follow you on Kaggle, get to see what you do. It's just a way of your portfolio, right? And then as you submit, you know, we always say build in public. That's one way of building in public. And then you've seen like the way we've seen that notebook from that Indian guy, you'll have to follow him in that. So I hope that's clear. That's okay. Yeah, looking forward to see you.
We had a question, sorry, Grace, from Dion. Dion, do you want to ask Grace your question? How do we register? Okay, Dion, I see your hand up. If it's not a question, then that's fine.
It's a question.
Okay, please go ahead.
Okay, since we have agreed that we will all do some data pre-processing before 13th, is it possible for us to get some maybe Power BI vouchers for the premium version to be used for the data visualization part?
Okay, let me answer that. We are using Python, Pandas, NumPy, not Power BI. We are not visualizing data. We pre-processing data using Python. That is Matplotlib, NumPy, and Pandas. But because you can't visualize these on a Power BI. Data analyst in the house? Yeah, you can't. Honestly, you can't. Yeah.
Yeah. Does that make sense, Dion?
Yes, it does. Thank you so much. I had not gone through the data set yet.
No problem at all. Okay, cool. So guys, now that we understand the challenge, is it exciting?
Yeah.
If it's going to like add some, I know some of us are in healthcare, some of us are in finance, some of us are in other, but this is now climate AI. And we are all, you know, experiencing this, the weather. Is it exciting thing to add to our skills? I believe so. And this is also the theme that we will be diving deeper in a WiDS conference. At this moment, I really want us to clap for Grace like really, really well, because Grace is gonna prepare a tutorial for us in 2 weeks once we've cleaned the data and done everything that she was talking about, and she will guide us. It will be a virtual event in 2 weeks. Guys, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Thank you very much, Grace. We truly, truly, truly appreciate your help. So this is Jen. Jen is going to send us a link to join WhatsApp group. Jen is also going to send us a link to register to WIDS Global Datathon. Okay. Of course, we've registered for the group. So Jen, so that we all register with WIDS, because it's only when we register with WIDS, that's when we can participate in their challenge. And that's only when we are eligible to win those prizes that Grace was talking about. Otherwise, otherwise your submission can be at the top, but you're not eligible to win. We said that we all have Kaggle. Now forming teams, we will just be friends here. We will just say, Bessie, with your 4 friends, form a team, right? It's as simple as that. Amajen, do you have any strategy for forming a team?
No, really.
Yeah, for the people online. I think we've done this, which is Kaggle onboarding. Grace has really talked about it like so much in detail. So we'll skip that part and we move to the most exciting part, which is networking. And at this point, I think Oh my gosh, we still have team formation. So team formation is gonna be, we will do this, then we just close. I really didn't want us to stay longer this time. So let's do a little bit of networking, and then we just we make friends. First of all, we be friends. Remember what Lydia was saying, like these friends that you know, I went to WiDS, then I meet lovely Anita. We became friends. We started working on the Kaggle challenge, right? Kesho Anita amekuita tu kwa kampuni yao, right? That's how we build those relationships, even beyond this Datathon, right? So it's networking. Let's have refreshments, and I think there is also like cup of tea outside the building. For the people joining us online, how do we keep you busy? It's first you need to be in teams. Okay, let's just give these guys maybe we take some juice as I keep these guys busy. But then we will take a picture because Emmanuel has to go, and then is when we go outside there to, you know, network more as we have coffee. So juice first. So guys online, do we have any questions? Jen, should we create a form? Come with your laptop. You create even a Google form from WiDS, and then uweke watu. So for example, we just form teams. Those of us who are online, how we form our teams. Yeah, that's what we are thinking, Nasaka. So how do we form teams for these guys? Okay. Yeah, we form teams. How did we do it last time? Who did it for us? Was it Jennifer? So should we say breakout rooms? Yeah. So guys, we will assign you in breakout rooms. The people joining us online, we will assign you into breakout rooms, and your team members in that breakout room will be your team members for the hackathon. Sawa? And then after 1 minute, we will close the breakout session to bring you back to the main session. And then you let us know who you are with. How will we know? We need
Sorry, I have a question from online.
Yes.
I'm sorry I have interrupted. You guys are not seeing the online people.
Sorry, what?
I've just noticed you aren't looking at the online people. I've raised my hand for some time.
No, go ahead. Do you have a question?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
My question is, what makes you eligible to win? Because I think, was it you or the other lady said you can have a good accuracy, but that doesn't mean you're eligible to win.
Actually, please repeat the question.
Can you hear me?
Yes, just repeat the question.
It was said that you can have a good accuracy in Kaggle, but that doesn't mean you're eligible to win. So what makes you eligible to win?
Oh, we said that you have to register with WiDS Global. We will send you a link to register with WiDS Global. That link was already sent in one of the emails that were sent. Probably you missed it. So we said we are sending you the link, register with WiDS Global, and then now form teams, then you can participate, you can win, basically.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
That's just that. Okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that link will be sent over email and also over the WhatsApp group. You've joined the group already? Are you on the group? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are randomly creating rooms, breakout sessions. Go into that breakout session, and then the people you will meet there will be your team members.
Okay, before we go to the breakout sessions, could you please display the Kaggle onboarding slide once more? Kindly.
Oh, I've already assigned people to rooms. I'll do that once we come back from breakout session.
Okay, thank you.
Guys, so do we have a team? Do you have a team already?
Hello, is this the breakout session?
I'm also wondering. I don't know.
Okay, so hi guys, what are your lovely names?
Who's talking kindly?
Christine Mugo. I can see we're about 6, 8-ish.
Demi.
Hi everyone, I'm Cecilia Kinywa. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hello.
Yeah. Were you able to interact in those breakout sessions? Guys, Rebecca, did you join any room? Breakout room? Okay, guys, were you able to join any group? Did you meet any friend? People are not talking. Because if you are not in any group, we will just randomly assign you. Okay? And we are almost closing this online session. If you are not talking.
We haven't been assigned to any breakout rooms yet.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, so
Yeah,
we
we
will
have just
send
been here.
a form. What we will do, we will send a form to ask you if you want a teammate. Okay, then in that form, if you say yes, you want, then we will randomly assign you, and we will share with you your team members. I think that's the only way we can sort this online. Sawa? So we will randomly assign you a team member. Is that okay?
Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
when will that be?
Today, tomorrow, depending on Jen's availability, Jen's bandwidth. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, but very soon. See you next week. Very soon. Sawa? All right,
Okay,
guys.
thank
See
you.
you. As we are going to take a picture, and I think there is no point of keeping you online. So I'm going to end this call at this point.
Okay,
And
thank
see
you.
you in
Thank
2
you.
weeks. See you in 2 weeks when we will be. See you in 2 weeks when we will be hosting the WiDS Datathon workshop 2, and that is gonna be virtual event. So we will all be virtual. Sawa sawa. Sawa. Bye. Good night.
Bye bye.
Bye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Bye.